Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mubarak. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mubarak.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Neymar. Plays it in low. He can get that clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Played back in, out to the right. Messi.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Now who's going to be first to this? Cross to the back post. Czech claims it without any fuss. Turan.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. McTominay. Now it's Messi. Now it's Villa. Batistuta. That is good strength. Hit into the middle. Van der Ven gets it away. Distributed tidily, and he's picked it up out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
In once more.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Zakaria. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Zakaria. Out towards the flank. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rafinha. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. It's played through for him, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Backward it goes. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Batistuta. David Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Se ruega a su padre que acuda a recogerlo a la puerta 26. Cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. This might spell danger. Mbappe touches it back, shapes to shoot, and it's come back out to him. And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Up towards the front line. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found some... And Batistuta! Ah, he's given... And again! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that was nowhere near his best. So we've reached the hour mark. Engages and forces him off the ball. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Griezmann. Caresses it through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Neymar.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
McTominay. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Griezmann. Swept in. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target. Indonesia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, what a ball! Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. Rafinha. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's a good... And Messi! It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Played it again. Baresi can get it clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Here comes the cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And that's another good win of the ball. Rafinha looking for the run. Nicely worked. And he's onside. Mbappe! He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to...
And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Griezmann taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. No way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Cleared away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. And he can clear it away. Quality ball. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Belletti. Griezmann. Oh, this is a great position. Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's on his way! Baresi gets good distance on it. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Lovely, now then. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Passes short and sharp. Decent chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Griezmann. Oh, that is a good ball. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Aimed it. Has another go! Griezmann!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking to play him in. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Nicely shaped cross. Bellingham. Alcantara. Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Mbappe. Played with finesse. And that has been cleared. Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Griezmann. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. The ball goes in. That's really well cleared. That's a good ball. And that has been slung wide. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chiellini calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Otto getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Another chance from a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Neymar picks it up out wide. Chiellini getting this one clear. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Zakaria.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Beckenbauer. And here's Griezmann. Zakaria. Now it's Griezmann. McTominay. Chiellini. Messi, spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Van der Ven makes the interception. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Griezmann! Griezmann! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 10.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Otto cuts it out.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. He's on it. Can he get away?
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That is good alertness. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ricky Puig. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a pretty loose pass. Very much into the last knockings. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Perez gets rid without sophistication. And this is Bale. Now it's Rafinha. Barcelona with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Desperate defending required here. Neymar goes short.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Mbappe is onto this. Chiellini. Perez. It's a searching pass, and he plays one through. Griezmann. Perez produces a cross, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing.